Willis, Columbus, Ohio, 30, trucking. Do you have any kids?
No children, no.
Okay. Um, Willis, Columbus, Ohio, 30, trucking, no kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. All right, let's get to it. Willis, Columbus, Ohio, 30, Capricorn, trucking, no kids. Are you in the private group?
I am, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. I think you're in the private group. Okay, you can give out your IG since you're in the private group.
Oh, you want me to change it right now?
Well, you can tell them at the end. So the people in the private group can't actually give out their social media. So at the end, I'll let you give out whatever you want to give out. That's the benefit of being in the private group. Woo! All right, you ready from the top, Willis?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, what kind of woman are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for someone supportive, beautiful, loyal, trustworthy. She gotta have like a nice figure. I like, a booty on her. Hey, it's my only chance, so I gotta say everything I want, right? And someone who loves to travel. I love to travel. I try to travel every 3 to 4 months. And
he must be making some good money traveling every 2 to 3 months. That's good money.
Also would love someone with culture, maybe from the Caribbean or Africa or just anyone with culture. I just love culture. It's good for me because I'm originally from St. Lucia, the Caribbean. So, yeah. Pretty much the basic things, just consistency. Someone with a personality. No one has a personality anymore, and I get bored quick. If you don't have a personality, just say, hey, hi, how you doing? Can we have a conversation, like chat a little bit, get to know each other? But yeah, that's pretty much it I can think of right now.
You think that women don't have personalities?
Nowadays, people just want to text all day. I don't want to text all day. Let's have a phone call. Let's meet in person, have a conversation.
I agree, man. Women want a man to text them in the morning when you wake up. They want you to text them mid-morning to check on them. They're not texting you. They want you to check on them to show that you care. And they want you to check on them during lunchtime. And they want you to check on them in the evening. And then you better call or text before you go to bed and wish them a good night. So the whole day, you are the one checking in. They never care to check on you. And if you don't, God forbid you don't, then they're going to say you don't care. They're going to ghost you. They're going to throw tantrums. So I agree with him. She got to be able to hang out and just not be on the phone the whole time.
It's interesting that you say that because usually I hear that from the women.
Really?
Usually the women are saying that the men want to text all day, but you're saying you actually want to talk and the women want to text all day.
Right. I'm telling you, yeah.
Okay. All right. Willis wants to have a conversation. Okay.
Let's have a conversation, a long one, almost every day. Let's go. No excuses. Oh, I had a long day. Like, let me know. Communication, not just disappear for a whole day and then come back and be like, hey, how you doing? I don't work that way. Yeah.
Okay. They're telling me to ask you, where are you from?
Okay, so that's confusing. I thought you want to see them in person. Now you want to talk to them on the phone all day? I'm confused.
From originally?
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. Okay. Now, what are some other deal breakers by not talking to you all day?
Children, I would prefer to start a family with my person for the first time with them. So no kids. I know people are hard-headed. Let me say this, no kids.
Say it again, because they're not going to listen. Because you already said you like to travel every 2 to 3 months, which means you got the money. Single moms are not going to care. They're going to be like, oh, he got money and likes traveling, because these days every lady likes to travel. That's all they're going to hear. They're going to forget the fact that you said no single mom. So you may want to say it 10 times.
So no smoking. I don't do smoking at all. Cigarettes. You can smoke weed here and there, but not like an addiction. Like every single day, I gotta get it. I gotta have it.
Okay, you said, wait, real quick. I want to stay here because you said people are hard-headed. So you have a note. It's non-negotiable if you have children.
Right. People will say, "Oh man, maybe he'll change his mind. I'm giving him everything he wants."
Maybe he will change his mind and want to be a stepfather to these lovely kids of mine since we come as a package. I have such beautiful kids. Every man would love them. and they would love to be a stepfather.
And you might accept my child. I don't want to be a stepdad. I want to
Yeah.
be, I want to have my own family.
Oh, they're gonna come for him. They are gonna come for him because any man who has standards that eliminates almost half the population of women, they're gonna come for him. Because how dare a man have a standard? How dare a man not want to be a stepfather and raise another man's kids? How dare you? Who do you think you are, sir? They're gonna attack him.
Okay. And that's just, I mean, you deserve that right.
Yeah.
So that's the reason behind it is you don't want to be a stepdad.
All right. I don't want to be in that situation. Yeah.
And that's fair.
Okay. All right. All right.
Mhm.
So let's see if the ladies, so ladies, I would just say this. Don't embarrass yourself because you don't want to reach out to him and then he then says what he just says right here. It's okay. It's all good.
Right.
And plus,
I can guarantee you right now, hand to God, some single moms are going to reach out. And I can guarantee you, they're going to be good looking. Because as a man, some guys, I don't know about him, but some guys who say don't want single moms, if they meet a very, very good looking woman they're really attracted to, they will just be like, okay, I can try it. They will forget all their standards of not wanting a single mom and just go with it, especially if they find a good woman very good looking. So single moms who are really attractive don't have issues finding a man, because by the time the man finds out they got kids, the man is really deep in invested because she's that good looking.
I think women, you don't want a guy who doesn't want to be a stepdad. Like at the end of the day, your kids ain't going nowhere and you should love on your kids. And if a man is telling you in the beginning he don't want to be a stepdad, you actually shouldn't want him back for yourself.
Right.
So it should be respected on both ways. Okay, fair enough. So no women with kids. Any more before we go to should she look a certain way?
Bad hygiene. I don't do smells. I don't like smells. I'll smell good for you. You gotta smell good for me. That's big. Laziness. I like someone who wants to get up and do something. It's anything. Just do something with your life. Have some kind of ambition. It can be anything. Just something. No OnlyFans. Never had an OnlyFans. Not thinking about an OnlyFans. I don't want my girl on the internet or anything like that. So no, none of that.
It's crazy that in 2025, men have to be specific. That, hey, listen, I don't want to date a woman who has an OnlyFans. It's crazy that men have to be that specific. And I can guarantee you, if as a man you don't say you don't want women who are strippers or women who sell fit pics or women who do all sorts of things, if you don't say those things, you'll find yourself meeting those women. They may go in his DMs because she will say, you say you don't like OnlyFans. I don't have OnlyFans, but I do adult content. So so you have to be specific as a man in 2025.
Having your ex as a friend. I don't care the situation. I don't want it. I don't want to deal with that.
And for that, women are going to call him insecure. Like, how dare you not want me to be friends with my ex? You're insecure. You are controlling. The man doesn't want you spending time talking to the man you call your ex. That's all he's asking for. That's not a crazy ask. But some women are going to call him controlling.
Think of me as a...
Okay. So wait a minute. Okay. Okay. So we got to know OnlyFans, and if she's friends with an ex, that's a no for you too.
That's a no. I don't want to know the situation. I don't want to know the story. I don't care. Just don't bother to communicate or talk to me.
I mean, you don't have to hate your ex, but you shouldn't be in constant communication with them or even hang out with them, especially if they are your ex for a reason, and especially if you're trying to start a new relationship, because it never leads to anything good. Because you people, you used to be intimate. Chances are you're more likely to be intimate with your ex than you're like a new person.
Do you not have, okay, so with that being said, are you not friends with any of your exes either?
No, everything I'm saying is the same on my side. I'm not one-sided. So
Okay.
that's the same energy I'll be giving.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
mhm.
no kids, no friends with your exes, no OnlyFans. Keep going.
um, don't think of me as a walking wallet. I don't know you. I'm not gonna order you Grubhub or pay your rent. You know, don't try to pull that. Don't waste my time because I'm looking for a potential wife. Don't come into my inbox wasting my time. And I
They're gonna call him broke for this. If you're broke, just say that. They're gonna go crazy. I'm telling you. Like I already can hear the women going off. He's broke. He's stingy. He's controlling. If you're broke, just say that. I can already hear the ladies screaming that. I'm telling you. Look at Kendra G's face. She can't even believe it.
I could have give someone attention that really wants to be with me or who is interested. But I think that's about it right now. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's stay here for a second. So don't ask you for her, like you said, Grubhub. So you're not Grubhubbing her a meal.
Nah, they're like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. Okay, cool. I mean, starting off, that's a little a turn. It's a turn off for me. I'm trying to get to know someone, but they're just trying to get something. I don't want that. I actually want to get to know the person.
He actually wants to get
Hmm.
to another person. Okay. So
But the thing is, some women will say that they use that as a test to see if you're caring, to see if you got money, to see if you're stingy, things like that. So, they say, I'm going to ask him for money to see if he's caring, if he's stingy, if he's broke. It's like, I just met you. So how are you entitled to me just sending you money because you want to find out if I'm broke or not? Like I know, but that's the dating, guys. That's the current dating market.
does she make a certain amount of money?
No, I don't care. It could make 10,000 a year. It don't matter. As long as you're trying to do something, and ambitious about it. That's
But
about
here's the
it.
deal. Okay. Now this is fair. You don't care how much money she makes. But if a woman made $10,000 a year and you wanted to date her, you're gonna help her out financially.
I understand that. Yeah.
I mean, most men don't have an issue helping women or providing for women they just don't want to feel used. How do you feel used? If she's constantly asking you and throws a tantrum if you don't give her. So you give her 10 times and on the 11th time she asks you and you're like, hey baby, I don't got it right now, and she throws a tantrum. Or if she's not, she's just staying home all day. So men don't want to feel used. And another thing is most men want to feel appreciated. Like if a man knows his woman is home all day, oh, he's expecting a nice cooked meal, he doesn't have an issue providing for her. He doesn't have an issue giving her money to make her hair when she asks, because he knows she's providing some sort of value to him. So most men don't care about a woman's money because they know at the end of the day, most women will not share their money with a man. They are going to be the main providers.
Hmm.
But you just said you're not a walking bank account. So which
Yeah,
one is
that's
it?
that's to like dating. You know what I'm saying? Like getting to know someone.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like my person would need to make a certain amount of money because I already built that foundation. Like I literally paid off our future house already. It's paid
Facts.
off. We don't have to worry about a home or anything like that.
Okay. So okay, I think I understand. So in the dating phase, if it got serious, she could be a housewife.
If she wants to, it just has to make sense.
Okay.
Facts.
It's communication. Yeah,
Okay.
it's situational. Everything's situational. I'm not gonna tell her quit her career to be a housewife.
You're not
It's
gonna tell her what?
to quit her career that she worked hard at to just stay at home if she doesn't want to. Like we have to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like a fair deal. He's willing to provide, but also, if she's working, he doesn't need her to stay home all day to become a housewife. To me, this sounds like the perfect man every woman wants. But at the end of the day, when he says, no OnlyFans, no single moms, and being nice to me, or, don't ask me for money when I just met you, he's gonna cancel out so many ladies just by saying those things, you know. But he seems like he's the perfect man most women ask for on paper. He loves to travel, so paying for the trips.
All right, let's do the Kendrick Cam.
All right. Me.
We gotta see your legs.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right, Willis. All right. Okay. Willis, do you want her to be in Columbus, Ohio?
Distance, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. I would love to, but I'm open to it. As long as she's
Now,
willing
does
to
she?
travel.
Okay, I was gonna say if she's
Mhm.
not, are you like willing to relocate, or would she have to be willing to relocate eventually?
I cannot relocate because my business is in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm the provider anyways. So that would be hard for me to relocate.
Okay, so just if it got serious, she has to be open to moving to Columbus, Ohio.
Yes, sadly, Columbus, Ohio. I know it's Columbus, Ohio. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Why do people be shitting on Columbus, Ohio? I've never been, but I definitely want to go. But people make it seem to be like such a bad state or city. I don't know, but
you know, but yeah.
I was saying this the other day though that sometimes if you're gonna have to move for love, if some people, especially if you want something that if a guy or it could be the woman too, but if they have a foundation set in a certain city, then you're gonna have to relocate, but that's one
Right.
other conversation. All right, what was your last relationship, Willis?
About 2.5 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
3 months ago.
3 months ago. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I work a lot. I'm a workaholic. It could be a flaw. It can't. It depends on the person. I'm indecisive because I want to make the best decision for my life in the future, so I can get a little indecisive. And I get bored easily with someone with no personality. Like I said, you got to have some kind of personality. So I'll lose interest if you're not trying or trying to be consistent or put in the energy
the effort,
towards us.
the effort which most men ask for. Because as men, we're expected to give, give, give. Take me on a date, plan a date, ask me out, text me, call me, compliment me, do all these things for me, like women ask, but very few women bring any reciprocation back. If you tell her to make you a sandwich, or you're controlling, you're toxic. If she does something you don't like and you hold her accountable, or you're toxic, or you are selfish, and this and that. It's like most men never get a chance. Matter of fact, most men die without never ever receiving any reciprocation, feeling loved, feeling appreciated, the gratitude. That's why I said most men don't mind providing, but they never get the gratitude. They never feel appreciated. And that's all he's saying by saying that. But anyway, guys, what do you think? I'll link down below the full link to Kendra G's show.